Hey Gabe, how big was it for you to have this full off season to kind of just focus on getting ready for a season instead of having to worry about rehab quite as much?
Yeah, it's really big for me. This was the first time in 3 years now that I actually got to spend the summer working on getting better and not focusing on like getting my body back to like playing again. So that was really good for me, and I felt I put a lot of work in with the guys here. I worked with Pricer and Trent and those guys, and they helped me out a lot. So it was good. It was fun too.
A lot of people so far in camp have commented, looks like you're a little bit bigger this year. Was there any specific focus for you, like in the gym in the off season?
I think biggest thing for me was conditioning. I felt last year, both in the AHL and in the NHL, um, my shifts would kind of fall off. Once I hit the 15-second mark, 10, 15 seconds, I'd start to feel it. My legs would start to feel it. Um, Obviously, I haven't played a game yet, not like a real game. So, I mean, but I think my conditioning so much more improved. And obviously, that just comes with actually having a summer to train. So I'm excited to see how I feel. Obviously, we have the scrimmage on Saturday. I'm really excited to see how my legs feel, and yeah, I think I'm in pretty good shape right now. If I'm not in good shape, I don't know what else I can do to get in good shape. So,
Thanks, Gabe.
yep.
Okay, next up is Daryl Evans.
Hi, Gabe. Welcome back. How important were getting the games in last year to kind of prep you as to way to approach your off-season and training this year?
I think it was huge for me, just getting that experience and seeing there's a little bit of a speed change for sure. I think guys just think the game's so much faster in the NHL compared to the AHL. But it was very huge for me, again, seeing what I needed to work on this summer. Again, going back to the conditioning, I think that was the biggest thing, and consistency, which is both comes with conditioning and my kind of mentality. If you understand that kind of thing. Felt like last year there would be games where I feel good, moving, I'm thinking the game, and then maybe as a 3 and 4 or something like that, and I'm not thinking the game very well. I'm kind of slow to react. The legs are heavy, so it was good in that aspect because it prepared me for this summer. Obviously, the summer was longer than intended, but it helped me know what I need to work on this summer for sure.
And with the line mates that you have right now in camp, you excited to play with those guys?
I'm really excited. It's I like playing with those guys. I mean, he's fast and he pushes the D back because of speed, obviously. And then Furky I've played with for past year now, and I like playing with him. He's smart. He's underrated with the puck. He's not just a shooter. I think he can pass the puck very well. And obviously, you guys already know how he shoots the puck. I know if I get him the puck in a prime scoring chance, it's a good chance it's going in the net.
All right, good luck.
Thanks, Daryl.
All right, next up is John Hoven.
Hey, Lardo, I'm just curious. Obviously, you did a lot of work last year with guys like Jared Stoll and Craig Johnson to get ready. But during this offseason, did you maybe connect with some veteran NHL players, maybe even teammates or guys outside the organization, just to get more advice about, what to expect coming into this season?
I didn't, unfortunately. I wish it was a normal year. If it was a normal year, I'd work with my agent and get stuff like that through other guys that are in the agency. And I talked about that with him. Obviously, this year is a little different, so I couldn't do that. But I was here and moved here in late August because there wasn't much going on in Kingston, not much ice available and training available there. So obviously, I've been working with the guys here for several months now, and I mean, I'm still working with CJ and Stoli all the time. So.
And we promise to retire all the questions about your past and only look forward here probably within a couple of days. But it is noticeable, the huge smile on your face during this call here. Not that you were, a frowner before, but you just look very, very happy. Is it safe to say that this is the happiest you've been in quite some time?
I appreciate you saying that, John. No, I mean, I try and be a happy guy all the time. It's very dependent. Sometimes I'm too up and about. Sometimes I gotta stay more focused, and I've been I don't know. I've been thinking about that a lot lately, though. Sometimes I'm too giggly coming to the rink. Other days I'm too serious. So I mean, I try and keep it even keel. But thanks for saying that. I am pretty happy.
All right. And the last one just would be one more sore subject for you, which is World Juniors, which was obviously a thorn in your side the last couple of years. Just any thoughts on watching Team USA take care of Canada here a couple days ago?
Yeah, it was there was some good games. I thought our guys looked good. I thought Turk looked good. He was playing very hard the whole tournament. I watched most of the games. So obviously, unfortunately for Canada, they couldn't win. But I mean, I know more people on the U.S. team, so I don't want to say I was cheering for the U.S., but I mean, I was just watching as a fan kind of thing. And obviously, CJ's kid's on the U.S., so I was happy for CJ.
Yeah, thanks. Appreciate it.
Yep.
Okay, next up is Jack Harris.
Gabe, how big is the your role on the power play going to be for you? How much of a focus has that been in camp so far?
We've been working on it the last couple of days. Different role than what I'm used to in terms of the breakout. I've never actually been like the guy carrying the puck. I've always been like the high option on the breakout, just the guy kind of standing at the red line. This year I'm in the drop back role and I'm on the dot lane. Yeah, in zone. I think it's going to be. I like our PP unit. I think we got some pretty nasty. Obviously, we're going to be the second unit, and the first line doesn't get the job done. Hopefully, we can get out there and how much ever time's left, we can hopefully score some goals. But I think we got a really good power play unit. If we get set up in the zone, we got a lot of different options, and I like my position on the half wall. I see 2 1T options with Karts in the middle and Furky obviously on the other half wall. So I like our PP unit right now.
Good, thanks.
Yep.
All right, next up is Nick Nixon.
Hi, Gabe. Good to see you again. Talking with Todd earlier in camp, you mentioned how much more mature physically you've looked on the ice. What is your playing weight right now? And I know at age 21, you're probably still growing a bit. And do you think that you could get even heavier as you move forward?
I'm happy with my playing weight right now. It's been kind of up and down the last 2 months here. I gained a lot of weight when I first got here. But right now I'm happy with the progress I made in terms of muscle. I think I'm a little thicker for sure than last year. Biggest thing for me, I wasn't worried about gaining a bunch of weight. Obviously, I wanted to get my legs a little thicker and stronger just for battles in the corner, stuff like that. But the biggest thing for me, I think, was the conditioning and focusing on that and just having a summer to actually train. That's the biggest thing that helped, I think, with my conditioning. I can feel it on the ice. I'm not huffing and puffing after a 20-second drill kind of thing. I'm good to go, and I can feel the difference. But yeah, in terms of my weight, my playing weight kind of will stay within 10 pounds. I'll go up and down a little bit here and there, but I like my weight right now.
And what is your weight?
It's about 215, 220 in that area.
And, you know, with Andrej Kopitar as a teammate and, you know, obviously a Selke Trophy winner and recognized as a great two-way center, do you find yourself, now that you're, you know, around him on a daily basis, kind of picking his brain as to how to become a better all-around player? Do you watch video of him at all and focus on maybe some of the other good defensive centers in the league that excel in that area?
In terms of the video, yeah. In the past 3 months, I've watched a bunch of Kopi's games. I watched him and Draisaitl. Again, I think those are guys that I kind of want to model my game after, those big guys that they're just all around great players. They do everything right. You watch Kopi, again, like I've watched so many of his games now. It's just like you rarely see him in the wrong spot or making the wrong decision with the puck. In terms of picking his brain, I'm not really sitting down with him and having a long discussion or anything like that. It's more just watching him. And I get to watch him every day, like you said. So it's pretty I'm still a fan of the game. Like, I'm still a kid that's just excited, and it's pretty cool to watch him and Dewey and these guys that are so smart with the puck. So yeah, I watch him a lot, and I try and emulate some of the stuff he does, I guess, kind of thing. So
Thanks, Gabe.
yep.
Okay, next up is Jesse Cohen.
Hey, Gabe, how you doing?
Hey, Jesse.
We know you're friends with Matt Villalta. You and Mikey Anderson have graduated up to the NHL roster. Jared Anderson Dolan's fighting for a spot. Cole Holtz is starting his career. And now they've added Leish Anderson, who was a top 10 draft pick from your draft class. Does it feel like your generation is starting to make a space for themselves in this franchise? And what do you know about Leish Anderson's game?
In terms of Leas's game, I don't know much. I watch the Kings and I watch certain players. I don't really watch him or the Rangers that much. And yeah, our draft class, yeah, we're, like you just said, Mikey's going to be a good NHL player. I mean, he's already so smart with the puck. I noticed that last year. He's underrated, like in terms of just like he just goes about. He's quiet and he plays the game the right way. Yeah, obviously I'm good buddies with Matty. We live together and all that. We grew up together, so it's pretty cool going through this with him. And yeah, our draft class, obviously that's how it works. Hopefully after a couple of years of development, you guys see how it works. All the guys start to mature and hopefully make their way into the NHL or try to.
Thanks.
All right, we're going to finish up here with Jim Fox.
Hey, Gabe, welcome back. I'm wondering, it's a tough thing to discuss a lot of times, or at least to explain, but with confidence, what does it mean to you to be more confident, or how does a higher level of confidence show up in your game?
Confidence is huge. I think the game is 80% mental in terms of like that kind of thing. It's just how you come at the game, and then if you're in, I like to call it the zone. When you're in the zone, you're not thinking about anything. You're just playing the game, and that's when, at least for me, I know I'm at my best. But confidence is huge for sure. It just gives you that ability to make plays and not overthink, and just kind of go out there. I mean, we're all NHL players. We're here for a reason. So I mean, we're all skilled guys. We're all good players. So if you're overthinking, that's when you tend to make mistakes. At least that's the way I see it. So confidence is huge.
Thanks, Gabe.
Yep.